toward the broken in the light. Am I hurting? Am I sad? Should I stay or should I go? I've forgotten how to tell. Did I?
That away, good guy! Meow!
You weren't kidding about this place, were you?
Tao Kaka has led him to a sunless place, swallowed by the buildings on layers upon layers above them. Ragnar takes in his surroundings. To call this hodgepodge of homes and shops a town would credit its planners with too much forethought. He looks down to see the pack of miniature Taos that have gathered around them.
It's Big Tao! Welcome home, Tao! Aw, thanks, everyone! Meow! Hey, Tao! Hey, Tao! Hey! Who's that? He smells like food. He's not food, he's good guy! He saved Tao's life, don't you know?
Yeah, like you gave me a choice, you little mooch.
Ragnar's glad to have dodged the largest restaurant bill in Orient Town's history, but he can't help but feel a little bad about just running out like that. He's been guilty of a great many things over the years, but having to add Dane and Dasher to that list, frankly, it sucks.
Good guy, how come your hair's so white? Weird. Uh-huh. Super mega ultra weird.
Hey, furballs, I'm not a jungle gym. Watch the claws.
Wow, his head is so high up, Tao. He's really tall. Aw, no fair. I want to climb too.
Get off of my neck. I can't breathe.
Oops, good guy's grumpy. Run away! Run away!
Why do these little spazzes feel so familiar?
Tao, what are you? Hey, Chief! I've returned to headquarters!
Chief, huh?
Don't you hey-ya me, you scamp. Have you already forgotten your mission?
Mission, nope, not ringing a... Oh, wait, haha, yeah! Beat up Ragna, get the monies, buy the food, ta-da!
Huh?
You actually remembered it, more or less. Are you sure you're Tao Kaka? Sir, please allow me to apologize for this silly kitten. I've no doubt she's caused you a fair spot of trouble.
Nah, it's fine. No point crying over spilled milk, right? Especially when you guys can just lap it up.
Yes.
That said, I probably should avoid Orient Town for a while. Not sure how I'm gonna get out of here.
Good thing we have a secret passageway leading to the higher districts, eh?
Seriously? That's awesome. You mind showing me where it is?
Oh, but of course. Tao's savior deserves no less. Tao, show our guest to the secret passageway, will you?
You betcha!
Thanks. I owe you one. So, where does it lead me to?
The alley behind the shopping district in Orient Town.
Conveniently behind all the shops, and they're unlocked back doors! Like the baker! And the fish monster!
Damn it, you guys have been swiping food from their stores, huh? And it's fishmonger.
Why, I never! We don't swipe anything! We're, catalysts for the redistribution of goods!
Did you get permission?
Permission? What's that? Meow! Oh, is it tasty?
Bunch of cat burglars.
The young ones are, well, energetic. The path won't take you to the very top, unfortunately. But I've no doubt you'll make it there. Meow. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've a nap that needs taking. Godspeed, human.
The Kaka Elder turns and hobbles away, the tapping of her cane at odds with her silent step.
Much obliged.
Hey, good guy! Are you leaving already?
Guess so.
Meow! You're going away? Ooh, no fair!
Sorry, guys. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Tao wishes you could good guy.
You know I'm not carrying you this time, right?
Open sesame! Behold, the Kaka Village's super secret passageway!
It's a bit... oh, what's the word? Right. Nasty as hell.
The tunnel is murky and damp with a smell that makes Ragnar's eyes water. There's quite a bit of residual seether too, not the sort of place somebody would just randomly explore. It's a sewer, a dumping ground for questionable waste by the corporations on the upper tiers of Kagutsuchi.
It's a straight shot all the way to the exit! Meow!
Okay, I got it. I think I'll be good from here. Thanks for showing me the way, Tao.
One more thing, good guy. You should be really careful down here, 'cause this is the home of the evil black squiggly. Meow, meow, meow.
What the hell's a squiggly?
Dunno, but he's black and he wiggles all over the place and he talks funny. And sometimes, meow, he even sneaks into our village and munches on the Kaka kittens.
Gross. But I guess it's not a ghost if it's eating them.
Squiggly pops out of nowhere when you least expect it. So be super duper careful, good guy.
Thanks for the heads up. I'll see you around.
Bye-bye, good guy.
Okay, Self, let's beat feet on out of here.
Ragnar wanted to keep out of sight, but this was a bit too secluded and smelled like ass. Ragnar stepped over a pile of something and headed towards the far end of the tunnel. He's made good progress through the sewer. Ragnar moves quickly, aware of the gaze boring into the back of his neck. It's a gaze unlike any he's ever known.
I feel a presence, but it sure ain't human. It's like a huge chunk of seethers just rearing up to attack me. What the hell's going on?
Seether can't stalk a man through a tunnel, no matter how dense the concentration. Ragnar keeps walking, the hairs on his neck bristling. Just then, Noelle lets out yet another sigh as she trudges through the city. She's found no trace of Jin's whereabouts. The NOL badge on her chest doesn't exactly endear her to the lower residents of Kagutsuchi. Their glares and silence haven't made Noelle's job any easier. Her shoulders slump, how could they not?
I still haven't found any information about Major Kisaragi.
The few times she's mustered up the courage to question the locals, all they've wanted to talk about was Ragnar the Blood Edge, who'd made his way through the area not long ago.
The Grim Reaper. I'm sure he's really scary, but if I encounter him, I should probably arrest him, right? You're okay, Noelle. Just relax. There's no reason you can't apprehend him by yourself. Wait a second. Wasn't that... I'd better chase him!
This is TR-0009 Tiger. Come in.
What's your status?
I'm done searching this section. The area around the NOL branch will be more difficult, though. They've doubled the number of guards on duty for some reason.
It's critical that you plant all the devices on time. Get it done, Tager. Wet work it if you have to.
Roger that, Kokonoi. Resuming mission.
You! Freeze!
What's going on? Have you been compromised?
A Praetorian guard from the library seems to have caught me, red-handed.
Terminate that transmission right now! And hands where I can see them!
Understood.
You! You're that red devil from Sector 7, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
The NOL elevated Kagutsuchi's threat level to D. That means rival organizations by law must halt all activity. It's illegal for you to be here right now. Please leave at once.
Sorry, little girl, but we don't take orders from the library.
Then, I'm gonna have to force you to leave.
It seems as though we've reached an impasse. I cannot leave, and you cannot permit me to stay.
Left, right, to left. You're from the Sector 7 liner. So you have to leave now. No. Tigger, you're such a numpty. And yeah, you're gonna leave. I'm gonna at least try and make you leave. You're gonna have to stay still, though.
starting.
Rebel
1. Action!
Optic barrel!
That's right.
Optic barrel!
Oh, God. Magnetic nonsense. Tigger, you asshole.
Counter!
Assault through! Type 1 call! Assault through!
Counter!
Optic barrel!
Counter!
Type 1!
You're no match for me!
Okay, well, flapping.
Major violation! Revolver blast!
Get ready!
Not bad. Type 1!
Sorry.
Assault through! Stand down!
I let my guard down on account of your being a little girl. Wait, my sensors are going haywire.
If you leave Kagutsuchi right now, I'll pretend this never happened. Otherwise, I'll have to take you into custody. Why am I so lightheaded? I can't.
Hey, what's the matter? Get a hold of yourself!
Some weird shit's afoot.
Kokonoe, you caught all that?
Of course I did. I don't need an active transmission going to see what you see, remember? As for the girl, I think she just overdid it with whatever strange power she was packing.
An Ars Magus, you mean? Those guns of hers were rather strange, now that you mention it.
Understatement of the year. They're Nox Nictoris.
The legendary weapons forged during the Dark War? But I've heard that only 10 of them were ever made.
That was Bulwark you just got a taste of. A Nox Nictoris grants its user immense power. But ain't nothing in this world for free. It screws with their head. Her fighting you just now probably bad-touched her brain.
So, in other words, she lost consciousness from extreme fatigue.
Sure, if you want to say it like a graphic calculator. Why the hell do you go easy on her just 'cause she's a girl? You ever pull that shit on me, you're gonna regret it. Now back to work.
Roger that. My GPS lists a doctor's office not far from here. I'm sure Kokonoe won't mind if I just drop the girl off there, will she?
Where am I? Noelle's prone body felt as though it's... Noelle's prone body felt as light as a feather, and her consciousness rather hazy. Everything around her was white, just white, as far as the eye could see. It was so lonely in the empty whiteness, Noelle lifted her arm. It felt like a stranger's limb. She turned her head and noticed a bloody figure at her side.
Huh? What's the matter?
Are you going somewhere? Brother. Wait.
I'm not going anywhere. I said I was gonna stick by your side, and I mean it.
I remember.
How's your fever? Forehead's still pretty hot.
Your hand. It's so nice and cool.
Oh yeah? Anyhow, you should get some more rest if you want to get better.
Okay.
He laid his hand atop her feverish brow. Noelle breathed slowly. Noelle's breathing slowed. He totally at ease. Noelle's eyelids grew heavy. She falls into an irresistible slumber. But in that last moment before consciousness left her, she heard the boy's voice.
Sweet dreams, Saya.
Noelle awakens to the faint scent of disinfectant.
Where am I?
She finds herself lying in an unfamiliar bed in an equally unfamiliar room. She feels groggy, fresh out of her dream. Perhaps she's dreaming still.
Was that a dream? But why did I call that boy my brother? I've never had a brother. His hands, they were so soft and gentle.
Oh, are you awake?
Huh?
How are you feeling? Any dizziness or nausea?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you. Excuse me, but who are you?
Right. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. I'm Lychee Fei Ling. You're in my clinic here in Orientown. As for you, you're an NOL soldier, right?
Lieutenant Noelle Vermillion, Novus Orbis Librarium 4th Thaumaturgy Squadron, sir. I mean, ma'am.
I'd faint too if I had to rattle off all that. The gentleman who brought you in said you'd passed out all of a sudden. I was worried, but you seem fine now.
Passed out? That's right. I was fighting the Red Devil from Sector 7, and then I got all dizzy, and then
I guess I collapsed. Noelle figured some kind of civilian must have seen her badge and carried her to the doctor's office out of a sense of civic
You had a few scrapes and bruises, courtesy of your sudden rendezvous with the ground. But the real issue is your extreme fatigue. That's why you fainted. Why don't you rest here for a little while until you're feeling up to speed,
Thank you so much for the offer, but I'm actually on assignment right now. I should get back to it.
Let me see you out then. I actually need to run a couple of errands myself. On second thought, do you mind waiting here a few minutes longer? I don't want to leave the place empty, and my assistant should be back any moment now.
Dr. Fei Ling, are you in?
See? Like clockwork. Welcome back, Linhua.
I picked up everything on your list. Oh, looks like she finally woke up, huh?
Finally?
Lieutenant, this is my assistant, Linhua. It'd be a bear to run this place without her help.
Noelle Vermillion, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Charmed, I'm sure.
I know you just stepped in the door, Linhua, but do you think you could be a dear and hold down the fort while I'm out? I need to run some errands. The first of which is getting the lieutenant here back to work.
Sure. Are you going to the Kaka village again?
There's a place called Kaka?
Yes, indeed. Even further down the mountain than Orientown.
Speaking of which, Doc, I saw Tao Kaka when I was out shopping. She was riding on some strange man's shoulders as he ran down the street. I don't think she saw me, but I sure saw her.
That's odd behavior, even by Tao standards.
I only caught a glimpse of him, but he had white hair and a red jacket. It was pretty snazzy.
White hair and a red jacket? That's what Ragna was wearing, according to the dossier. Could it have been him?
The smart dresser a friend of yours, Lieutenant?
Huh? No, I mean, I don't know him personally, but you didn't happen to see which way they went, did you?
Looked like they were making a beeline for the Kaka village.
So if I go there, I'll encounter Ragna the Blood Edge. And if Ragna's really there, who's to say Major Kisaragi might not show up too? Pardon me, but can I join you on your trip, Doctor?
What? Oh, I don't know if that's such a good idea.
Please, it's very important that I get there.
Why should Dr. Lychee go out of her way to help the library?
Linhua glares at Noelle, her eyes cold. This is the same look Noelle had felt earlier, walking through Kagetsuchi. It hadn't felt good then, and it still does.
You guys live at the tops of the cities and don't give a crap about anybody below. Probably don't even consider us humans. Am I right?
That's not...
Those bags look heavy, Linhua. Why don't you put that medicine away?
Yes, Doctor. Right away.
Linhua trudges out of the room, bags of medicine in tow. Lychee watches the girl leave, her gaze gentle. She turns to Noelle once her assistant is out of earshot.
I'm sorry about that, Lieutenant. She's been through a lot.
Oh,
Let me make it up to you by escorting you to the village.
really?
Yes. But you have to promise me that no harm will come to the Kaka.
Understood.
In that case, shall we be off?
All right, the medicine's put away. Guess I should start on dinner. Huh?
Pardon me, is Dr. Fei Ling in? It's our boss, he's...
Huh? Please, try to calm down, all of you. My goodness. Bang, what on earth happened to you?
I blinked, my fair girl, and was undone in an instant. Where... Where is Miss Lychee?
Oh, you just missed her. She's out on an errand, probably won't be back for a while.
How can this be? Ah, such is my fate, to depart this cruel world without one last glimpse of her wondrous eyes.
Boss! Don't leave us behind!
No!
Stop yelling! You're going to hyperventilate. Look, it's not as bad as all that. When you're done shrieking, let's take him to Dr. Han's place. What happened to you anyway?
I can't rightly say.
It was Jin Kisaragi from the library. He showed up in our village out of nowhere, and the boss, he challenged him in the name of love and justice. And then...
Hero of Ikaru got my ass! Damn him!
He was in Ronin Guy? So, basically, you're saying you lost to him. Right, Bang?
Ow! Sudden pain in chest! Pins and needles! Pins and needles!
Oh, good lord! It's worse than I thought! Come on, guys. We need to get him to Dr. Han's office. Stat!
Noelle follows Lychee to a ramshackle bunch of buildings with far below audience out. What stands out the most to Noelle is what's missing: sunlight. The structures on the higher levels cast shadows across the entire village. It's only dusk, but this place is as black as midnight.
I never knew a place like this existed.
Hierarchical city planning leads to issues like this more often than you'd think. But this one is a little... unique.
Unique. Uh-huh.
Hey, ya booby lady! Ah!
Hello there, Tao. I see you're as energetic as ever.
Yup! Tao's full of hissin' vinegar! Meow! Ho-ho! You brought a stranger with you! I know what I must do. Ah! What are you doing? Gosh! My hands have never felt anything so flat! So utterly two-dimensional! Feels bad, meow.
Flat? First you grope me and then you judge me? How rude! Not that flat. Sure, compared to hers, they're kind of lacking, but...
No! Perfecta meowndo! I'm gonna call you Lacking Lady!
Lacking Lady? You are gonna call me no such thing!
I need to talk to the village chief about a few things, Lieutenant. Can you keep yourself busy for a bit?
Oh, sure. I'll just look around. Maybe I'll find the person I'm looking for.
All right, but be careful. It's easy to get lost around here. Or twist an ankle. Oh, I know! Tao, why don't you show your new friend around the village?
Good idea, booby lady! Meow! Just leave it to Tao!
Thanks, but I feel bad troubling you. I am on an NOL mission, after all. I can manage.
I see. Well, if that's how you feel.
Tao doesn't get to play tour guide?
I'll look around by myself. Thank you very much, though.
Aww, there goes Lacking Lady. Meow.
Let's head over to the village elder's place, shall we? I have to be getting back to my clinic soon.
Yeah, let's go, let's go! She always has the tastiest snacks!
Noelle parts ways with Lychee and Tao Kaka and begins to explore the Kaka village by her lonesome. She thought owning in town was confusing, but that was nothing compared to here. It's easy to see how one can get lost. Noelle tries to stick to the edge of the village and chooses paths with at least a tiny bit of light shining on.
The Kaka. I've heard of such a race, but I never knew they were so strange. They're like humans, but not like humans too.
Noelle's feet slow to a halt, as they generally do what she thinks really hard.
Huh? Why did I just stop?
A weird prickling sensation fills Noelle's chest. Her ears are filled with the sound of many light footsteps rushing toward.
Looky! Another new person! I like new personses. Ah!
Oh! Could you little guys be Kaka kittens?
Kaka kittens, that's us. Are you a grown-up, Miss Human Lady Person?
Yes, I guess that I am. My name's Lieutenant Noelle Vermillion. You probably don't know what a lieutenant is, do you?
Blue denim? Is it a tasty thing? Hey, lady, come play with us.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't really have the time to play right now. Whoa! Wait, what are you doing?
Meow! Is this the front or the back? You're pretty flat, huh, Blue Denim?
No, wait! Stop! Stop! No, don't climb on me! I'm really sensitive.
The other grown-up was way more grown-up. Yeah, 1,000,000,000,000 feet tall. And his hair was really pokey.
Huh? Did another stranger come to the village earlier?
Yup. He's Big Tao's friend, right? Uh-huh, 'cause he smelled like food.
Do you happen to remember his name?
He had spiky white hair. And he was bigger than Tao, even. And his jacket was super duper red. And his face, it looked like this.
All at once, the kittens grabbed their chubby little faces and smooshed them into Ragnar-esque scowls and squints. At any other time, Noelle would be struck blind by the overwhelming cuteness of it all. But right now, though, all she can do is think about the man the kittens are trying to portray.
Do you know which way that person went?
Nope. He and Tao and the Elder were talking about big people stuff.
The Elder?
Want to meet her? She's really neat. Yeah, we'll show you the way.
Whoa, hey, stop pulling on me!
Oh, Elder! The booby lady's here to see you!
How have you been?
Ah, Lychee, I'm so glad you could come.
It's been too long, I know. You're looking healthy as ever, though.
Oh, at my age, there's not much more the world can do to you. But it's sweet of you to say. So, to what do we owe the visit?
I've come to report my progress on the research you requested, as well as to share my thoughts on the matter.
Meow! You guys are gonna use a bunch of words Tao doesn't know, huh?
Stop fussing, Sourpuss. You'll need to understand all this someday, Tao. So put your bottom in that chair and perk up your ears.
Here, this is the most current summary of my findings.
Meow.
As you know, the birth rate of males among the Kaka clan is very low, and the village's population has never exceeded 100. There's no reason to think that will change in the near future. The Kakas are all biological weapons. The 100-member limit is part of your makeup. Also, if the population dips below 100, your species is designed to reproduce asexually until that number's been reached again.
I see. With so few males and with that limit set on us, I suppose we are fated to extinction.
Not necessarily. You were designed to maintain racial equilibrium. So unless all 100 of you fall victim to some catastrophe and die at the same time, I think you'll be okay.
That's great on paper, Lychee. But our population has slowly been dwindling. You won't find 100 of us in the village, I guarantee. We'll keep dying off until only one remains. Which is fine in a sense. A caca is a caca. Our time will eventually come.
But Elder,